Affordable housing is an ongoing challenge within our region, and that is why Council has prioritized it, because we believe communities thrive when everyone has a place to call home. Part of our affordable housing plan is to use alternative development methods to both accelerate and increase the number of homes available. Bechtel is a perfect example of this in action. We know that there is growing interest in our community and across our country for alternative housing, including modular homes. These new units at Bechtel are modular homes made from shipping containers that have been converted into 6 homes for seniors that are approximately 480 square feet each. We know that alternative housing builds are energy efficient, can be built faster, and are cost effective. They are more affordable for residents and especially affordable for those in lower to moderate incomes. As part of this innovation, not only are the homes more energy efficient and cost effective, but they're built faster than traditional builds. This means we see more homes available faster to those who need them most.
We had Samarat Nazium, the architects on our end, who's done a wonderful job working with us over the last couple of years with the design of these units. And putting this project and a couple others together. We'd also like to thank the Kamal Salim, who's our mechanical engineer, as well as Tacoma, our structural engineer on this project. We also had Waddell had to do some other engineering on our side. We had many contractors on our end that have all pulled together to make this thing happen. So we'd like to thank them for that. This has been a little bit of a learning curve for us, and it's been a great project to get under our belts and to put together and help the community out as any way we can. With these shipping containers, one of the fun things with it is getting the CSA approval. All the units are CSA approved for so that they're approved in the factory so they can be finished the way they are when they show up on site. The 12 months is including the planning process. So that's not just the construction, that's getting the drawings, working with the city, getting permits, the whole 9 yards. The actual construction in the factory for Bechtel Street was approximately around 3 months, just give or take a week. It was around 3 months to put it together in the factory. And then as everybody's seen it go up on site, the building itself goes in place relatively quickly. And then there's all the finishing details and siding and sidewalks. And there'll be a few things to finish in the spring once winter breaks with, the sod and the landscaping and, trees and fences and stuff. So the construction length, if we're talking about the actual construction on site, it's a matter of just a few months, 3-4 months. I would give it that type of length for a project like this. But when you deal with the planning and all the other things that has to be done to have everything approved and make sure everything, all the codes get met, that's what takes the whole 12 months to get through.
I really couldn't be prouder or more delighted to have this innovative project right here in Cambridge. So thank you to everybody for joining us this morning. As Chair Redmond has said, affordable housing has been identified as a key issue in our communities, and certainly the people of Cambridge really feel that this is a high priority in order to provide more affordable housing options for people. And boy, this fits the bill. I went out to see it several times and I've toured the units. And when you hear shipping container, you think of dark and kind of hollow and potentially just a steel frame that has no semblance of creature comforts in it. Well, I couldn't have been more impressed when I first toured a shipping container for Now Housing a couple of years ago. And when I heard that this was the proponent, I was really delighted.
How long does it take for someone entering the waitlist to receive one of these units?
So there's six seniors that are currently going to be moving into these units, and they've been on our wait list for a variety of different time lengths. On average, probably in the neighborhood of 5 to 7 years for most that would be entering these units. So quite a lengthy amount of time, and really some positive news for these 6 individuals that are moving in shortly.
Are there any more future plans to build projects like this in order to decrease that wait time for our seniors and those who are waiting for affordable housing?
Thanks, Robert. So this was a pilot project for us in the form of container housing. We've also have several other pilots underway utilizing modular forms of construction as well. So all of these are contributing to lessons learned on these projects for us, and new and better, more efficient ways to construct housing overall. So a long way of saying yes, these built forms of construction will help us attain our goal more effectively and efficiently of 2,500 new homes over the next 5 years.